Okay, she was here. She done put in her hour. Now I'm gonna go get on this little stretch bar over here because that was my friend yesterday.
Okay, y'all. Jada and I, we having Monday night ratchet TV moments. You feel me? And y'all, we like Jocelyn and Stevie show because they funny to me. They cracks me the hell up. Child, you can't tell Jocelyn he's an international superstar. Can't tell her that. And I applaud her confidence. I'm applauding her for putting it in the air and believing it. Okay? I applaud her. I really do. Do you, Jada? Jada just asked me, because K. Michelle just got her bags removed from under her eyes, removed. She like, Mommy, you basically can just get surgery for anything. Basically. She like, can you get, what you wanted to know, if you can get surgery for what? Make your eyebrow more pointy. What do you mean, like an arch? Yeah. They will tattoo. Put little hairs in it. No, make it look thicker. They'll tattoo that. They could tattoo your eyebrow. And make it look like little hairs, like they'll look filled in like forever. Anywho.
Alright, y'all, I told y'all I was gonna come back and I was gonna holler at y'all because I had some questions from EclecticNistas that, you know, they wanted my opinion or some advice on some certain situations, and it just so happens that the questions are about what I was talking about in the last vlog, being motherhood. And y'all, I'm just gonna say this: I value my blessings that God has blessed me with as far as being a mother to my daughters. I value that with everything in me, and by far they are the best gift that God has honestly blessed me with, is the gift to bear children. And Jasmine and Jada definitely are my pride, my joy, they bring me so much pleasure. I'm very thankful, and I value the gift of motherhood. And I told y'all before in the last vlog that, you know, I frown upon mothers who don't take their roles seriously. And it's not cool. It's not cool to be passive. It's not cool to think that your children are going to figure it out. It's not cool to think that kids can raise themselves, because let's just be honest, that ain't the reality of it all. That's the whole purpose of our role, even over the father. We are there to guide and nurture and, you know, to help these children develop into these outstanding individuals that they're going to grow up to be one day. So I just take my role as being a mother, I take it very serious, okay?
So with that being said, I'm going to jump right into these questions so I can hurry and get back upstairs with my husband. Okay.
So the first one is from a subscriber, and this is to Champagne. And she said, I'll be a young mother in August, and the father does not want to be a part. Can you give advice on what to do? I will be finished with a degree in July, so can you give advice to a young single mother? I'm 21. Please. I really value your opinion. You're like a mother on YouTube for me. Well, Champagne, that actually is very flattering, because I guess through YouTube, I am actually learning a lot about myself through YouTube, and I'm learning that from y'all. And, you know, just certain things that, you know, you guys pick up and you notice, or, you know, you may mention to me. It shocks me, some of the things that you guys say to me. And for your situation, you're about to be a mother in August and the father doesn't want to have anything to do with it. Well, I'm just going to tell you this. Fuck him. There's nothing you can do to make a man want to be a father. And if you already done seen my vlog on my DNA, because I don't give him that title, he doesn't deserve that title in my opinion. And it's just like, you know, my mom gave birth to me. They were together for less than a year after she gave birth to me, and it's just like the shit hit the fan. And when I tell you, like, my DNA didn't live not even 20 miles from me, and he really didn't have a whole lot to do with my life at all. So what I would say to you is, you might as well get ready to plan to raise this child without him. Don't set yourself up for expectations thinking that he's gonna change once the baby gets here. It's a chance that it could, But don't hold your breath waiting on that, because if you do, all you're doing is setting yourself up for disappointment. If he wants to be a part of the child's life, I would definitely encourage you to allow him to be. However, I don't think any mother or woman should have to run behind a man based on he know what he did. He know he helped make a baby. Shit, it take two to do that, okay? Sometimes men say they don't want to be a part of something, and then all of a sudden, once they find out that they're about to be a father and reality kicks in, it can go either way. It can go left or right. And if it was to go right, he would get himself together and he would be right there with you. Even though y'all are not together, and that's what I'm assuming, he would be right there with you, co-parenting y'all child together. And if it goes left and he doesn't, you know what? You just gotta put your big girl panties on, and you have to be that mother for your child. It really, really is sad, because there are a lot of single women out here and single mothers that are raising kids. And you know what? I can't even discount it and say that it's just a lot of single mothers out here, because you know what? Some mothers don't get the shit either, okay? So it's a lot of single fathers out here doing the right thing and raising their kids too. You getting ready to get your degree, well, at least you got all of that out the way, and now you can focus on being a mother, you know, being able to provide and raise your child. So I would say you're gonna have to just carry on, honey. You're gonna have to carry on, and you can't sit around waiting for men to figure it out. They'll either get it or they won't. You know, it's not just mothers. Shit, some fathers is out here raising children by themselves as single fathers, and they're able to do it too. It may be hard, and you want to fulfill this role in your child's life, and trust me, I feel like my mom wanted to fulfill that as well. And you can't make somebody be a part of your child's life if that's not in them to do. And so I think a couple of months ago, I found out that, you know, people have tried to talk to my DNA about me, and he refuses to talk about me. It's like I'm non-existent, and that's how I look at him now, non-existent. It's sad. Does it make it right? No, but you know what? It helps me sleep better at night. The next question comes from an email that I got from a subscriber, and she would like to remain anonymous, so I'm just gonna jump right in and go ahead and read it. Hi, Mrs. Long. I really thank God for you and what you stand for. It really gives me hope, and I've been hesitating writing you for the longest due to embarrassment. Your videos you made about your mom being overprotective is pretty much my situation, but way more drama. I'm so consumed with everything that surrounds my mom that it's hard for me to make decisions. I'm tired of carrying all the weight over my shoulders, being the oldest, her being a single parent, having to handle my siblings and all the household chores all on my own. No, I'm not working, in school, have any friends, a boyfriend, or any other family members to lean on. It gets hard sometimes trying to figure out life on my own. As long as I use her information, I cannot go back to school right now. I end up leaving jobs I worked at because transportation issues and drama. It may sound like an excuse, but stress from work and at home becomes unbearable mentally. However, I do understand some sacrifices will have to be made. My faith is the only thing that keeps me from breaking down every day and getting depressed. Nothing I say or do is helping my mom's and I's relationship. I've accepted the relationship for what it is, and she'll have to come around when she is ready. I'm tired of forcing things. I send her plenty of your videos in hopes of it opening her eyes. However, she never opens her eyes. Everything always goes wrong. That is like the reason I'm scared of trying now. How do I gain my independence, sanity, and identity back? Thanks for your time. Well, this is what I'm going to say to you, Miss Anonymous. I'm going to say, been there, done that, and look at me now. My mom was a single parent, and I had 3 sisters that, you know, I had to help her with, and me being the oldest, she leaned on me. She really did lean on me. She leaned on me when it came to, you know, helping her with them, like far as care, you know, doing hair, getting them dressed, you know, preparing meals, you know, getting them ready for school and stuff like that. My mom depended on me a lot, and I think that's why when I first found out I was pregnant with Jasmine, I wasn't too like happy about it at first, because I felt like I had already been raising kids, so like, am I really ready to be somebody's mama for real now? Like, they're gonna be calling me mama and not Steph? I understand what you're saying with that. However, that is the role of the oldest sibling, not necessarily to play the mama part. However, it is to be the big sister. So that part you are doing. As far as, you know, you not being able to go back to school because you have to use your mom's information, I'm a little thrown off by that, because if you're 20 years old, why can't you go back to school and do it on your own? There are plenty like grants and scholarships, and I mean, if you have to take out student loans, you got to do what you got to do if you want what you want. You feel me? So I'm not understanding that part. But as far as like you like losing your identity and finding yourself, and you feel like you cannot make decisions on your own, I'm gonna tell you this. Now get ready for what I'm about to say. You really are going to have to step into your womanhood, hon. And sometimes it may take some of us a little longer than others. However, one day you're gonna have to do it, and you're gonna have to look at life as you're old enough now to make decisions on your own. And right now, your mom, nothing that she says or does is going to be the thing that determines the outcome of your future. It's all on you now. And you, I hope you take the wheel and start to drive the bus to your own life. And I mean, sometimes that's going to be making decisions that you may not want to make, that may mean saying no sometimes when you don't want to do things, that may mean, you know, sacrifices like you mentioned. You know sacrifices are going to have to happen, and sometimes you're just going to have to take that leap of faith, and you're just gonna have to do it, honey. As far as the relationship with you and your mom, I'm gonna say this. I think once I moved out of my mother's house and I got my own house, and you know, I can make my own rules and I can live how Stephanie wanted to live, you know, I think I know I almost like demanded that my mama respect me as a grown woman. And I mean, I'm not someone, I can say Jasmine, for instance. Jasmine has never said she's grown. And I'm like kind of blessed to have not ever hear that like just come out of her face and be like,
oh, I'm grown.
You can't tell me what to do. Because I said that to my mama on numerous occasions.
I'm grown. And you know what? I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm going to do what I want to do.
But I can honestly say I've never heard my daughter say that to me. And it's funny I'm talking about this with you is because today we were talking about this, and she was like, Mommy, I don't feel like I'm at a phase in my life where I can say 100% I'm grown. She said, I do feel like an adult. You guys do treat me like an adult. She was like, but I'm still dependent. And I was like, you're dependent? And she says that she's still dependent on us because she was like, right now she don't have her own apartment. She doesn't have her own car. You know, she said, so in her eyes, she's still dependent on us because when she graduated, she doesn't have those things. She knows that the door will always be open. However, there will be a time limit. And as Jasmine's mother, I'll never ever let my child be out on the street or anything like that. However, if you want them to flourish and grow, you gotta let the little birds go. And you being a little bird, you gotta be ready to fly. You know what? Sometimes the little bird is gonna fall. But guess what? The key to it is you gotta get back up, spread your wings, and you gotta fly. And you can't be afraid to fly. So I think you and your mother's relationship will probably get better once you get all that stress off of you of being the older sibling, and you know, her being the single parent and you having to help and assist with your siblings and stuff. I think your relationship will flourish, because I can honestly say the relationship that I had with my mother, it changed drastically once I moved out of her house and I became truly grown. I hope I answered your question, and if I didn't, please be sure to email me back, and I definitely will unpack a little bit more if you need me to. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and be sure to follow me on IG at I am EclecticNista, or y'all follow me on Snapchat at EclecticNista, or I think it's Mama Steph, but I think it's EclecticNista. Okay, I'll see y'all in the next vlog.